what is determining what program is this switch right here. So this is what we call an A-B switch. You have A and you have B. So, for example, right now on A, you can see there's an A here and there's a B here. A is, the button is lit up for Mac, which means it is this Mac that is there and right here on program. So these other buttons is, one says cam 1, so I'm going to push cam 1, it's going into program. Cam 2, program. DVR 1, there isn't anything in there right now. DVR 2, nothing in there yet. We'll get to that in a second. But the concept is everything on A, whatever is selected on A is going to be what your program is. Now, whatever's selected on B is what is going to be on preview. So, for example, camera 1, preview, program. So up top we have Mac, program, which is A, and down below on the B switch we have camera 1 selected. So this is what we would call a T-bar, for lack of a better term, because it's not really a T-bar, but if you have a big switcher, they usually have a T-bar. This, we can just call this a transitional slider if you want, or whatever, I don't know. But if you pull it down, it's going to pull, swapping A and B. Your A and B source are going to be switching. When you go up, it's switching them back. There's two other ways to do that. You can hit the cut button, it's going to cut it. You can hit auto, auto is going to transition your A and B. So you can think as program as A, and you can think as preview as B. So whatever you're selecting on A is going to be your program. Whatever you're selecting on B is going to be what's coming up next. So, for example, you want your lyrics coming up, and then you want to switch to something else, just have that on standby. For this example, we use camera 2, and you're going to go ahead and either pull the T-bar down, or you're going to just transition it in. So those sources are not the sources that we're going to be using for our next demonstration purposes, but you can see how the switch works, okay? The other part of this switch is what we call an aux, and that is this button right here. It's an aux is an auxiliary, which is really basically a secondary output that we can send. So we can send something secondary other than program to another destination. So in this example, we would be using this to run a DVR to the center screen through the aux. So once it's flashing, you would be selecting whatever is on B is going to be for your aux. It's a little backwards thinking. You'd think that it would be on A, like I told you, is there's an A-B switch. Well, when you're using an aux, you're using just the bottom row. Okay? And so that means your top row, all of these things listed up here are really down here because of this auxiliary that we have.